Greetings, 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 everyone. Peace and blessings. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday? So, I am lit right now. I have had a very interesting day with my clients, and messages of all kinds have come through. And this one, Spirit is like, just put it on my heart to put it out there. And just accept it and receive the messages behind the words that are going to come out. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings. Okay, so the affirmation or the message that came out today is express love, don't suppress love. And a lot of messages came out from this one little phrase here. We are beings that should be expressing love, not suppressing it. Unfortunately, because of our upbringing, because of our life experiences, a lot of us do a lot of suppressing of love. Greetings, beloved. How are you? Okay, so a lot of us do a lot of suppressing of love. We don't express it to one another. We just hoard it and bring it in and don't let it out. Okay? A one form that I'm going to mention of suppressing love is by eating sweets. Now, chocolate is like the international, food of love. You give somebody that you care about deeply love by giving them, chocolate on Valentine's Day or candy or something sweet, okay? But we do it to ourselves, whether it is through food, like starches, pastas, rice, bread. Bread is a big emotional love food. And then we do it with sweets, whether that be candy, cookies, cakes, pies, sweet desserts. Okay. We don't realize that we are suppressing love energy by hoarding it inside of our bodies, which creates weight gain. Okay, so you have us walking around where we're overweight. We're hoarding love energy because remember, love energy is abundant. Okay, it's never ending, it's everlasting, it's continuous. Okay, so if you're constantly snacking or eating foods, you're constantly giving yourself love, but it's not in a positive way. It's being absorbed and hoarded and harbored and hindered inside of our bodies and not being expressed in our actions. It's not being expressed in our thoughts and our deeds. We are hoarding love that is being suppressed and compounded inside of our bodies. Okay, so our bodies would represent a wall, so a wall that's surrounding us that's full of love because our ego thinks that we're loving beings because, we care about somebody or we do one nice thing for somebody and we're like, yes, I express love and I'm such a wonderful person. But you only did that one act that one time in that one moment. That's not being a loving person. That's just, that's kind of like doing something for personal gain in a way. But we suppress this and we hoard it behind this wall that nobody can get around and love can't get out. Okay, love is meant to be expressed. It's meant to be sent outwards from within each and every one of us, but unfortunately it's not. Our actions show that we're mean or we're stingy, we're self-centered, we're angry, we're frustrated. This is what our actions, our thoughts, our deeds are projecting out into the world. Okay, negativity. Okay, because you do have that polarity balance, but it's an imbalance in a sense. What I'm trying to explain here is that our love energy, that honey bun that you ate to suppress the love, that chocolate candy that you ate to suppress the love, should be a gift, a blessing, that sweetness in life. And then it's metabolized in our bodies, and now we express it outwards to another being, to another person, place, thing, experience, whatever the case. Love is supposed to be expressed, not suppressed. Okay? So, in saying that, where does it all start? Now, like I mentioned earlier this week, I'm doing inner child work. So through the meditation, through the Reiki work that I was doing earlier, inner child came up. And I'm like, oh God, so that's where it all starts. So as youths, we learn to hide and hinder and harbor our feelings or emotions. We're not taught to express our emotions. We're not taught to, tell people how we feel. And this starts to the start pattern of the hoarding of our love energy. So as we get older, let's say we're like, oh yeah, we see on TV a man gives a woman flowers, or a woman cooks a delicious, elaborate meal for her man. And we're like, wow, that's awesome. That's great. I want to do that when I grow up. And then when you're at that age and you have that first crush and you're like, hey, I love you and I'm going to write you a love letter, and you give it to that person and they look at you like, ill, and rip the letter up and throw it in your face or throw it on the floor, and you're rejected, you're hurt, your heart has been stomped. And it's like that first brick goes into place, and like years and years and years of being rejected, years of resentment, years of hurt, years of constant patterns of disappointment creates a wall. Okay. And now when we see these things on TV, like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, this person could do that. Oh, that would happen for those people, but not me. Because we have been devalued, okay? Our own personal self-love expression has been devalued because someone rejected it in our youth. Whether that be your childhood, your adolescence, whatever the case, your teens, whatever the case, brick by brick by brick, we have built up a wall and said, I'm not going to express my love, but I'm going to give myself love. And unfortunately, there's sorrow behind that. And unfortunately, it comes in the form of, let me eat this first piece of Snicker bar. And it starts off with, I'm just going to eat one little Snicker mini until half the bag is gone. Okay, I'm just going to eat this one donut until 3 donuts later, 4 donuts later, the whole box is gone. I'm only going to eat this 2 cookies. There's 2 cookies in a serving. I'm going to eat just these 2. And then half the box is gone. Okay. Or it turns into that gluttonous, we don't realize the actions that we do when it comes to love and our emotional eating. But, the bread is should be the international food of suppression of love. And I don't mean this to hurt anyone. I don't mean this to throw it in your face. Again, I'm here to make you uncomfortable with the things that we have made comfortable. Okay, so therefore we can address the elephants, the gorillas, the monkeys in our rooms that need to be sent to the zoo and out of our homes, out of our lives. Okay, so I want us to learn and educate ourselves through this message. So here we have this wall. Greetings, beloved. How are you? We built up this wall. We're self-suppressing by absorbing nutrients that are suppressing our love, because now we can't give love to someone else, so we're going to give it to ourselves. Unfortunately, we're harboring it, and it's hindering our growth. It's hindering our expansion. It's stopping us from projecting and expressing and being loving beings. So we have to really get into that mind frame of expressing love. Okay, self-healing is about expressing love. Self-love is about expressing love, not holding it for self and not letting it radiate and resonate and vibrate outwards where it needs to be. Okay, this is what the main concept of Reiki. Reiki is about projecting love energy outward. Not, oh, I'm just going to bring it into this being, into this one spot that's hurting and just leave it there. No, it's going to vibrate through that person's body and go wherever it is needed. That's what love does. Love is so powerful. Love is so abundant, and we're hoarding it inside of our unit beings. Why are we hoarding love? Love needs to be expressed and sent outwards. This is how we solve problems. This is problem resolution. This is healing. This is high vibration. Okay? Oh my God. Every time I speak on this, it gets deeper and deeper. So tap into that inner child that did not get the love that they needed, and hold her. Greetings, beloved. How are you? Hold her. Hold him. Tell her that it's okay. that that other person, they didn't know how to express love. They didn't know how to receive love. It's okay. It's not a hit against you. Okay, tell that inner child, that inner youth, it's okay. We're going to express love from this point forward. And we're going to do it with kindness. We're going to do it with compassion. We're going to do it with joy. And we're going to send it out to everybody that wants it and don't want it. And regardless of how they accept it or receive it, I'm going to keep giving it. I hope this message reaches as many as it needs to. Sharing is caring. I love you all. I am I am overwhelmed. I am in a space of happiness and gratitude for the divine message that came through. And I am in a place of gratitude to share it with you. So I leave you all with love and peace and abundance. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.